So I'm praying, but something has been happening recently that has been very interesting. And my cousin, whom I live with now, has also been witness of it. All right? So randomly, God will put in my spirit to watch a specific movie. And recently, like random movie that just popped up that I was like craving to watch, right? Alice in Wonderland, the live action one, right? Never did I ever think that that movie was like something just, I was not like, that was not my favorite movie. It was just a movie I watched one time. I was like, oh, that was cool, but it wasn't like oh, I love that movie so much, So it was kind of strange that it was like a weird craving to go watch it. But I did, right? You guys remember? Go back to one of my old videos. It was a while ago, so you just gotta hunt for it. Maybe it has a blue butterfly thing on it to represent what I'm talking about in the video, right? So I'm telling you in that video that I made about how I was talking to my grandma and I was like, tell God to send me a blue butterfly if this thing is to come to pass. Boom, I go for a walk and I find a blue butterfly on the path that I'm choosing to walk that day, right? And it's like a sticker blue butterfly or whatever. So Alice in Wonderland, get through the whole movie and ends up the caterpillar who turns into the butterfly at the end of the movie comes and visits her in the real world, like not in her dream anymore, and he's like a real butterfly, and she knew it was him. She was like, hello, Absalom, or whatever his name is, right? This is a huge butterfly, huge blue butterfly, right? I was like, that's interesting. Then it was another craving, like maybe a few days later, to watch this movie, A Corpse Bride. Have you ever seen that movie, A Corpse Bride? So I've seen that movie 1 or 2 times before. I actually did love that movie, so I was like, I just really want to watch that movie. And so I watched that movie again. First of all, in the beginning of the movie, it starts out with a blue butterfly and she's trapped in a jar. And I told my cousin, because we were both watching it together, I'm like, blue butterfly. And she was like, oh. And it was crazy because, like, in the movie, it's basically a black and white movie at first until they, like, go underground or whatever. But in the real life world, that blue butterfly was the only thing in color, basically. Like, it was very dull. All the other colors were very dulled out. But the blue butterfly was the only thing in color. And when he let the blue butterfly out free, anyways, you gotta go watch that movie by yourself. That's a good movie. Okay, and so another thing happened. I was watching another movie. It was on Tubi or something like that. And this was one of those days that I was just like, just pick a movie so I could do my nails, or I don't know what I was doing, but I was like, just pick a movie so you could do this. And so I was like looking for a cute movie. There was this actress that I like. I cannot remember her name. I'm really bad with names. But so I click on the movie, and the title of the movie was like a kind of cute title that I was like, okay, I could probably get with this. And it was like The Magic of Ordinary Days or something like that. And something else was weird, that as soon as I turned the movie on, I realized it was a movie that I saw on TikTok a little clip of, right? Earlier that day. And I was like, oh, that seems like a cute movie, but I did not look up to see what it was called or anything. I just was like, oh, that seems like a cute movie. But when I was looking in Tubi, I run into that movie that I saw the clip of. Interesting, right? Anyways, so apparently she's like, when she marries this guy, she's part owner of this farm or something that has these, I think it was like from the time period of when Pearl Harbor happened, but had these like Japanese workers working on it, and she was trying to make friends with them and stuff, and she came over to see what they were talking about, and they were drawing a freaking blue butterfly, and they're like, we look at butterflies and we study butterflies and stuff. And okay, anyways, this part is about to trip you out, so just freaking get ready. Just take your deep breaths. I'm downstairs last night. I'm talking to my cousin. We're talking about Star Wars. She's trying to explain Star Wars to me so I don't have to watch the movie. And her mom comes downstairs. She scares me because this is in the dark. She scares me we're talking for a minute, we're laughing, whatever, we start talking, and then all of a sudden I see something like on the side of the doorway. There was like a shadow from the light coming from my cousin's room, that was like inching up. Please just bear with me, okay? There was a shadow inching up, and at first I thought it was my cousin's mom's hand, because when she was talking she was using her hands, but I was like, oh, that's just her hand. But it kept on going and going and going up on her door, right? I was like, is there something literally moving up? And her mom looks over, screams, and she's like, it's a caterpillar, it's a caterpillar. Okay, it was funny, it was very funny. But I was like, after we got the whole thing handled and they got it outside to the bushes, we come back inside and I'm like, wait, don't caterpillars turn into butterflies? And me and my cousin were like, so she was like, and you saw it. She was like, you were in the position to where you saw it. And I was like, is no one else interested about that? Am I, like, because to me, why are these butterflies following me around now? Interesting.